405 northbound to Wilshire. Traffic is backed up all the way to 10.
Darling, wake up.
Yes, I couldn't really sleep.
You're not nervous, are you?
No, I'm excited. Today could be our day.
Today is our day. I love you.
I love you too. Hey, where you going?
I just remembered something.
I think it's absolutely adorable how much energy you're putting into this room. Most couples don't even begin to think about nurseries until they're 3 months in or so.
I just want everything to be right for our little guy.
Or girl.
Guy or girl, whatever. I just want he or she to be healthy.
Okay, well, I have to get ready for work.
No peeking till after the fertility clinic. You're gonna find out soon enough. Don't spoil the surprise.
Okay.
I'm late for work. I gotta go.
405 is down. Take us a photo.
Thanks. 3 o'clock. I'll be late.
I will be there. Don't worry.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Here's the latest changes in the Stevenson project.
Thanks.
Hey, isn't today the big day?
Yeah, let's hope 3rd time's the charm, huh?
Good luck.
Thanks.
There are several items on the agenda. I want to make certain this investment matches my financial goals. I'm especially interested in how the fund has performed over the last 15 years and who conducts your independent analysis of it. As a hard look at the portfolio change in types of market peers and fundamentals. The performance of this fund in comparison to others in this type of making the city more. Let's take a look at these and then we'll pick up page 2.
Hey, I was starting to get nervous.
Punctual Pete always on time.
I'll laugh now. Won't be laughing when I'm on diaper duty.
Hi. Come on in, you two.
Here we go.
I'm afraid I have some bad news. Your test came back negative.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
But I don't understand. You said if anything could work, this would. Like it was a sure thing.
Nothing's 100% with these procedures. Occasionally, it's not successful. I will have to say, though, I'm a little surprised.
We can keep trying, can't we?
The more you try, you won't increase your odds. Statistically speaking, after 3 attempts, your success rate drops off
How much?
considerably.
So we shouldn't try again?
I've been doing this a long time. I'm trying to explain the realities of this situation.
So what's the problem?
Medical science has its limits. We can't perform miracles. Look, you two can continue to spend money, but at this point, what I'm suggesting is that you need to start considering other options. But obviously, you have some decisions to make, so I will leave you two to discuss it.
How can I help you today?
Hi. We need to open a line of credit.
All right. Well, okay. Hello there. Hi. For what reason will you be applying today?
Well, This is Sam.
Hello, Sam.
We just adopted. And we thought it would take a little longer than it did. And we would have time to save up for his arrival, but
Okay, not a problem. Not a problem. Hello there, handsome. Yes, you are.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, these are the forms that I will need you to fill out initially. And just give me 1 second. I will be right back with you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
He love you.
Okay. What you doing?
Just nothing. I'm just packing this stuff away.
You know, a couple came in the office today. They insisted after this beautiful baby boy.
Yeah?
You know, I know we talked about adoption back in the beginning when we were first having troubles, but I don't know, today it was just really seemed like a possibility.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would be a baby.
Just wouldn't be the same.
You mean you couldn't love a little baby just because it wasn't ours?
It's just different, you know? It would be different. That's all I'm saying.
Well, then I guess we're just stuck, aren't we? You don't want to do any more fertility treatments. You don't consider adoption, so I guess we're just stuck.
So now this is all my fault?
No. You come home late from work every night. It's an effort for me to get out of bed every morning. I cry at the drop of a hat for no reason whatsoever. I am tired of seeing you be disappointed. I'm tired of feeling like in some way I have failed. I can't do this. Something's got to change here. Because I can't do this anymore.
Sorry, didn't mean to rattle you. You working late again?
Yeah, it's the Stevenson project. I'm concerned about the reinforcements in the concrete panels. I just want to run the numbers again.
So how's that lovely wife of yours?
Good. She's good.
You know, Pete, it's none of my business, but this is the 4th night this week you've been here. You're practically living here. And not just that. I know you've been a little hard on your team lately. Late on your deadlines? Distracted?
Everything's not fine. It's this whole baby thing.
Still no luck?
No. And now Donna thinks I'm being selfish because I don't want to keep trying. And to be perfectly honest with you, we just can't afford it anymore. And now there's a whole adoption issue. I don't know, maybe she's right. Maybe we are just stuck.
Well, maybe you need a little time off. Go and have some fun again. Take a trip. You discover a little romance.
Yeah, that'd be great. But we just can't afford it.
Say what? You know that timeshare mine down in San Marcos?
Yeah.
Why don't you take it for a week? It's right on the beach. You don't have to fly. Just drive your brand new shiny SUV down there. Do you a world of good.
Well, that's a real generous offer, but I'm not sure that now's the right time.
I want you to take that week. I want you to get away from all its noise, phones, traffic. It'll give you a chance to get this sorted out.
Got ourselves a deal?
Told you we should have Googled this. Are you sure you know where you're going?
Yeah, down this dirt road.
I thought you had a map.
Yeah, I do. Unfortunately, this road isn't on it. Look, that first road we were on turned into this road, and it should take us back to the main highway, but unfortunately it brought us here, I think.
That's great. In other words, we're lost.
Just because I don't know where we are doesn't mean we're lost.
That is not comforting.
Look, I know this wasn't your idea, but here we are on vacation in Mexico.
So how does that change anything? Pete, I'm still not pregnant. You won't consider adoption. Nothing has changed. Only the scenery. Pete, watch out!
You okay?
I think so. Are you?
That's not me I'm worried about. It's the car.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I think it's time to call someone.
No service.
Great. That's just great, Pete. That's great. What are we supposed to do now?
Well, I think we should find a town. There's got to be some civilization around here somewhere.
There's a sign right there that says there's a town ahead, I believe.
Okay, a town is good. A town means people, and people means someone who can help us. So come on, let's go.
No, someone should stay with the car. Don't you think it's a road? After all, someone could come along.
You want to stay here by yourself?
It'll be fine. Pete, someone's got to stay with the car. All of our stuff is in there.
I don't know about this.
Go. Right? So when Beth comes along, I'll hop in the car, lock the door, and roll up the windows. Okay?
Okay, I'll be back as soon as I can.
Fine. I'll be fine. Is that you? Please tell me that's you.
Give me my hat! Give me my hat! Give me my hat!
Hello?
Hey, kid.
Senor, are you here for the fiesta?
The what?
The fiesta!
Where exactly is here?
You are in Domatina.
Tina.
Sí,
Does Domatina have a mechanica?
un mecánico? Sí, the best in all of Mexico. He is my brother. Come, I will show you.
Okay.
You said you would watch him. Now you're here and he's gone and I'm late to meet the priest.
Watch and see, not follow him around Old Domatina. If you want me to watch him, you're gonna have to find him first.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going?
What do you mean? The Conchitas are going to make themselves?
Look, if you see the boy, please tell him I'm with Father Arturo.
Well, you can tell him yourself.
Can you please not run away like that? It scares your brother.
Hi.
Pepillo, where you been? You know you can't go running off without telling me. Can I help you?
Need a mechanic?
See?
My car's in the ditch at the bottom of the hill. I think I might have bent the drive shaft. Any chance you can tow it up here and take a look at it?
I think it's a little too late for that, senor.
Too late. What do you mean?
See for yourself.
Hi. They came along right after you left. All it cost me was a straw hat.
Hey, ¿cómo se oye?
Okay?
¿Cuánto?
No, senor. You owe me nothing. I couldn't leave her stranded on the road. It would not be right. Miss.
Well, thanks.
Thank you.
You were right, senor. It is a wheelbarrow and spindle.
That's what I was afraid of. Can you fix it?
First I must take it out and inspect it.
Well, when can you do that?
Next week.
Next week? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can you do it a little quicker? I've got reservations in San Marcos.
You don't understand. It's not that. I promised Father Arturo would help him. If I don't help him with the máquina, the children cannot fly.
The children can't fly?
See, for the fiesta. This is why your car must have to wait. Look, I'm late enough already. I'm sorry.
Wait. What if I help this Father Arturo with his machina, whatever it is? Can you at least take a look at it?
You know about building things?
I do work for Sunhouse Engineering. We built some of the biggest buildings in Los Angeles.
But you're good with ropes and wires.
I hang my own Christmas lights.
Maybe it's okay. You can help Father Arturo and I can help you.
Okay, where do I find this Father Arturo?
Well, he's at the church. Pepillo can take you. Come back in the afternoon. By then we will know. Okay?
All right, good. Thanks, man.
Okay.
Come, we must hurry.
Can you fix it?
I don't know. He won't even look at it until I find this priest and help him out.
Priest, help him do what?
It's not about cables and flying the children.
Oh, Father Arturo will be waiting for us.
Okay, don't go anywhere. This isn't going to take long, and then we're getting out of here, I swear. Where are we going?
My name is Pepillo. What's your name?
Pete?
Pete?
No, Pete. Pete. Like Peter. Pedro? Yeah, only short. Pete.
Pete.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what's in your Pete?
What's that?
In 5 days, I'm going to fight.
Really? Well, shouldn't you be in school?
There's no school the week before the fiesta.
All week I was President's Day.
Father Arturo.
Good morning, Pepillo. How was your leg today?
Good.
And where is Juan?
Juan's working on my car. I had a little car trouble. I'm Pete Stanhope. I'll be his replacement today.
Very well.
Father Arturo, we must get started. The festival's only days away.
Okay, but be careful of your leg today, okay?
Okay.
Why flying children?
Well, many years ago, in his very plaza, the stranger arrived. And he was very thirsty from his long journey across the desert. And somehow the people were afraid of him. And they simply closed their doors and hid. And the only one who showed him any kindness was a small crippled boy.
A boy like me.
And so to thank the boy for his kindness, the stranger, who was none other than San Judas Tadeo, transformed the boy into a white dove, who flew 3 times around the plaza before he came to rest at his feet. So when San Judas Tadeo transformed the boy back, the boy could walk. And over the years, this has come to be known as the miracle of the Matina. Every year, in order to honor San Judas Tadeo, we select one special boy, and he's given the chance to fly.
That special boy is going to be me.
Okay.
What about Emily?
She barely talks since her mom died.
They were drawn together.
I like you, Emily. You get me. Smells like cinnamon.
Muy bien, dale.
Listen, take this flower here, and then you're gonna roll it. I wanna see that going down softly, okay? Sí. Tienes que darle más duro. Okay, otra vez, duro. Okay, otra vez. Conchita. There.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. The kids are adorable.
Well, we're making conchitas. Do you want to come help us?
What are conchitas?
Oh, it's cookies. Here, I'll show you some. You can try.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, cinnamon. That tastes like summer.
Yeah. Then you can come help us.
Oh, I would love to. It's just that our car broke down, and as soon as we get it fixed, we're gonna be leaving.
Well, if you're here tomorrow, you can come help us then, okay?
Okay, thanks. I'm sure by tomorrow we'll be gone.
You know what? Things in Nomatina don't necessarily happen the way you plan them, so, I mean, we'll be here, okay?
Okay. Bye.
What did you do? What is this? You're not gonna have enough for the conchitas. What are we doing? Shake it.
Pepillo! Sun is hot, rest.
First I finish this.
He's excited about flying, huh?
Well, it's a great honor to be chosen. Even more so for Pepillo. He's a special child.
His leg, has it always been like that?
Well, no. His mother and father passed away some time ago. He lives now with his brother Juan. But there was a tragedy. There was a fire. Juan managed to get out in time, but he had to jump out the window. It landed very hard and injured his spine. And since then, he has been, a physical challenge.
Couldn't they have done a surgery or something?
The doctors did what they could, but while he's not likely to get better, he was probably not getting worse. Still, there's much to be happy about. He's a happy child. He's well loved by everyone. There's many people with 2 good legs who cannot make that plane.
Don't just sit there like 2 lazy old men. It's not going to go by itself.
Right? It's not going to get built by itself.
Well, listen, Padre, I'd love to stay here and help you, but I should really go check on my car. I'm sure it's done now.
Yes, well, our work is done for today, Senor Stanhope. Gracias.
Hey, these are yours.
Va con Dios.
Okay. Pepillo, adios, amigo.
Adios, Senor Pete.
So, any news?
I can straighten the bracket and repair the linkage, but the wheel bearing and spindle are broken.
Is it fixed? Can we leave?
No, mechanic's got to order some new parts.
What?
Yeah, it looks like we're stuck here for a day, maybe 2.
You are kidding me.
No, I guess we should have looking for a hotel room.
Oh.
Not even has a hotel.
Senor Pete, I take you to La Cuna. Very good hotel. Hey, I will show you.
Pepillo, this is my wife, Donna. Donna, this is Pepillo.
Hola.
Hello. Nice to meet you. See, I thought there wasn't even a hotel here.
Pepillo, are you sure this is a nice hotel? It's not just some old flop house?
It is the best hotel in all Tomatino.
You sure about this?
I am sure, because it is the only hotel in Tomatino. Come.
You're very fortunate. In all Domatina, this is the last room left. As you can see, it's not muy romantico. I fixed it for you.
Neither are we. Muy romantico. I mean,
A beautiful place, a beautiful couple, just in time for the fiesta, eh?
no. Don't rearrange the furniture. It's fine. It's not necessary. We are only here for one night anyway. So, thank you.
As you wish, señorita.
You know what? Let me give you a little sum extra for your trouble.
No, señor. You want to pay for the room? It's enough.
Thanks.
Gracias.
You know, that's the 3rd time today. Back home, you can't tip people enough. Down here, you can't tip people at all.
Very interesting. Would you stop pacing?
I just hate being stuck here in Dalmatina, of all places. If I hadn't crashed the car, we'd be in San Marcos by now.
Pete, no one is believing you. All right, let's just get the part in the morning and get to San Marcos.
Buenas noches.
Did you want a room service?
I don't think they have room service here.
What do you call that? Buenas noches, senor. I think this is a mistake. We didn't order this.
No, señor, it's no mistake. It's a, como se dice, a compliment. Come, please enjoy.
Thank you very much.
Gracias.
Aprovecho.
What's so funny? What is it?
It just reminds me of our first date. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I took you to Rosa's Cantina.
Oh, we remember the mariachis.
How could I forget? It was so loud we could barely hear ourselves think. I gave him $5 to get him to play, and I had to give him $10 to make him stop. Oh, the waiter dumped guacamole on me. Oh, man.
After all that, you lost your keys and you had to walk me all the way back to campus. You remember?
I got a little secret to tell you about that. I didn't really lose my keys that night.
You did that on purpose?
Uh-huh.
Why?
I wasn't ready for our date to be over.
Why didn't you just ask me if you could walk me home?
Would you have let me?
Are you kidding? 2 miles in those stiletto heels, my feet hurt for days.
Or was that worth a couple of blisters?
At the time? That was a long time ago.
I'm not saying we go back. I'm just saying we have to decide to let it go, to move on, that's all.
Move on to what? Pete, this isn't like some building that you just finish and move on to the next. This is about starting a family. You expect me to just say, okay, that's fine, I'll do without. We'll be a childless couple for the rest of our lives. I don't know if I can do that, Pete. Can you not see that?
Is there something wrong, senor?
No, she's just a little homesick. That's all. Senor, no más música. Gracias.
We must hurry. Come
Come, we must get down to the plaza to help Father Arturo.
Can't this wait till morning?
Senor Pete, it is morning. Didn't you hear the rooster?
Is that what that was?
We must hurry. Father Arturo is waiting for us. It's not good to keep a priest waiting. He works for God.
Right. We certainly wouldn't want to do that. Just, give me a minute, will you, buddy?
Okay.
Where are you going?
Apparently I'm late for work.
Well, let me know when the car's ready so I can be all set to leave.
Yeah, for sure. As soon as the mechanic gets the part, we'll be on our way. Hey, buddy.
Senor Pete,
Yeah?
want to know a secret?
Sure.
You know Senorita Pete?
Uh-huh, you mean Donna?
Yes, Senorita Donna.
Yeah, what about her?
I think she is very beautiful.
Yeah, she is very beautiful. Hey, why don't you tell her that next time you see her?
Why don't you tell her?
Well, women like to hear things like that from other people besides their husband.
If Senorita Donna was my wife, I would tell her every day how beautiful she is. That way, she'll always know how beautiful she is.
And you know, Pepillo, whatever girl ends up with you is going to be a very lucky lady.
As lucky as Senorita Donna?
I think you're going to have to ask her about that.
Bueno, ponelo aquí. Pero cuidado, muy pesado.
Private Stanhope, reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, I'm so glad you're still here. We have much left to do, gracias.
All right, well, let's get at it. What's first? What's this say?
Oh, this is the machine that makes the boy fly. See, we put the cables, wrap around here, and then we attach them to the poles, and then over here, we put the seat where the boy sits, and then he flies around the plaza.
What can I do to help?
You know, you can rest for a little while, okay? You've been working hard for 2 days, and your leg's a little sore, huh?
Adios, Senor Pete.
Hey, see you, buddy.
Okay.
All right, what's your completion date?
Yeah?
When do you want to be finished?
Today?
Today?
See?
Don't you want to give yourself a little cushion there, Padre?
No?
Dale, duro. Así, duro. Así mismo.
Hi.
Oh, hi. Hola, I see you're still here.
Yeah, well, our car's still being fixed. We gotta wait for parts. We'll probably be here another day.
Well, I'm sorry about your car. But not really, because then you can help us bake.
Well, I don't know if I remember how to bake.
We can bake at home?
Not since I was a little girl.
It's time to learn again, you know? Because everybody needs to learn how to bake so we can teach our children. Right, kids?
Are you sure these things will hold?
Well, they always have. So tell me, life in El Norte, is it different from life in Dominicana?
Well, there's certainly less traffic here. In Los Angeles, you need a car for everything. Drive to work, drive home. If you're hungry, you drive to the market or a restaurant. I swear, I spend more time in my car than I do at my house.
Well, your esposa, she must be happy you work so hard.
She works too. We both work. Everybody works.
Who takes care of the children?
We don't have any children.
Ah, no children. Well, you're still young.
Excuse me? Donna Magdalena. Nice to meet you.
Kids, say hi to Donna. Hi, Donna. Very good. Okay, le vamos a enseñar a esta señorita cómo se hacen las conchitas. ¿Cómo es que se hacen las conchitas? Good. Okay, so we're going to teach her that, okay? You ready to get your hands dirty?
Absolutely.
Okay, good. Keep pounding. Duro.
I mean, it's not like we haven't been trying.
Trying?
To have a baby. I mean, at first, we didn't worry about it. You know, sometimes these things take a while. But then, when it didn't happen, then we started trying harder and harder. And not the normal way, mind you. That I wouldn't have minded, believe me. But it was frozen this and frozen that and test tubes and microscopes and drugs. And not to mention the special herbs and the teas and the meditations and the yoga and taking her temperature every hour. And then the mad dashes home just so we could... You know, try to make a baby?
Oh, see.
And the money. My God, the money. You have no idea how much these things cost between the doctors and the lab work. And, of course, none of it's covered by insurance. Suffice it to say, it's been a struggle.
Yes, but you still love each other, see? That's the important thing.
If I can't give her what she wants, what's the point? You said it yourself. We're still young. We can both start over.
I think that would be the biggest act of selfishness, not love.
How so?
No, we'll not abandon her to face her burdens alone. We'll strive to make her burdens lighter, her sorrows easier to bear. Love will not fix these things that trouble you, but it will give your union the strength to find its way through the journey of life together. But that's just the opinion of one Mexican priest.
Let's check to see if these cookies are ready. Are they finished? Are they ready? Are they ready? Oh, I don't think so. Let's see. That's too hot for you. Not quite ready. Okay, here we go. Hey, Terry, should we check to see the cookies? I know you wanted to come look. You come look, because these were some of your special cookies. Let's see. Are they ready? No, not ready. Not yet. Almost.
Hey.
Hi. Okay. Go back to Magdalena. Go see Magdalena. Hello.
What are you doing?
We're making conchitas for the fiesta.
You don't bake. I bought you that bread maker for Christmas. You never took it out of the box.
That's not baking, is it? You're not baking. You mix the dough by yourself and knead it with your hands and get it in your hair and your fingernails. Yeah, I used to do that when I was a kid.
Señorita, las conchitas.
Whoops. Conchitas are ready. I'll see you later. Okay, I think they're ready, you guys. Come on, let's see. Come on, Nia. Thanks for telling me that they're ready. Are you ready?
Hold on, Juan.
Hola, señor.
We get the part?
No, not yet.
Well, did they say when?
It's a difficult part to find. There were none in all of Ensenada. We're going to have to order special.
How long is that going to take?
Well, maybe another day, maybe two.
Oh, that's bad news.
That's not bad news. That's good news.
How do you figure?
Well, if you know the party's not coming in 2 days, you can just relax, enjoy yourself, and not worry about it. If you're lucky enough, maybe 3 days. And if you're very lucky, you won't get here until after the fiesta. It all depends what you consider luck.
Quiere conchita. All right, so, and 1, 2, conchitas are ready. You know what? They look very good, but they're so hot. Muy calientes. Así que it's siesta time, and we get back, it's gonna be cool. Okay? Let's go. Oh, come on, baby. I'm sorry. Yay. A dormir, a soñar, a la cama descansar. A dormir. Very hot. Yay, there you go.
Quiero ir, está muy oscuro.
What'd she say? She's afraid of the dark. Oh, honey, well then you should stay right here with us.
Oh,
Here.
look at that. Yes.
Just right there.
So tell me, how did you meet your husband?
Oh my goodness, that was so long ago. I don't think I even remember.
Oh, stop nonsense. Every girl remembers. Tell me.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was working in a bank, and this very handsome man came walking into the bank and handed me a note. I thought, oh my gosh, it's a stick up. But no, the note read, "You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, and what do you have to do with it?"
Oh, a proposal from a complete stranger.
Well, he wasn't a complete stranger. I'd seen him at school. He was an engineering student, and I was a business major. But definitely not your most usual bank transaction, I would say.
So what did you say?
Well, I said yes, of course. But only after he opened up an account with us, a savings account.
Did he?
He did, yes, he did. I think he had to borrow the money from his roommate, but he sure did.
Oh, that's funny. That's a good story.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's really very good.
Oh, no.
Yes!
No, that wasn't a goal. You want to see a goal? All right, I'll show you a goal, buddy. All right. You want to see a goal, big boy? You want to see... Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? All right, okay. All right. I see how you are, buddy. Okay, you want to play?
Yes.
I'll play you. Although I do have to warn you, I wasn't starting forward for the West Valley Wolverines. Of course, that was 20 years ago.
Good.
But Pio, you're pretty good, man. You played pretty well for a kid with only one good leg. All right, here we go. Best 2 out of 3, okay? All right. Here we go. What do you got? Show me what you got. You ready?
Let's go.
You ready? Yeah. Oh, come on.
Golazo, golazo.
Who taught you how to play like that?
My papa. We have a son like me. You can teach him.
You kidding me? If I have a kid, I'm going to bring him down here and let you teach him how to play.
Oh, no. That's Papa's job.
Oh, really? And what's Mama's job?
Well, to tuck you in bed, kiss you, and at night, sing a song to you.
And did your mama sing?
Oh, she would always sing. She would sing this nice song to me every time I finish my prayers. Duérmete mi niño, duérmete mi sol, duérmete pedazo de mi corazón.
What does that mean? Something about your heart?
Not my heart, her heart. Go to sleep, my child. Go to sleep, my sunshine. You will always be in this heart, Ma.
That's a beautiful song. I'm sure your mother loved you very much.
Pero gracias, comadre. Mañana.
Está loca. Thank you. All right, so it's your turn. How did you meet Juan?
Oh. Well, I was straight out of the university in Guadalajara, and they said that they needed a teacher here in Tomatina. I said, I'll go. My friends thought I was loca, because I was going to leave the city to come here. So my first day of school, I look down, and there's Pepillo smiling up at me with his little bag. And he goes, my brother Juan is the best mechanic in town, and he deserves a beautiful wife. Would you like to meet him? He's right there in the garage. How can I resist?
Well, that's a good story, too. That must make quite a change, though. I mean, living here, do you miss the city at all?
I did a little bit in the beginning, but then after a while, not so much. I like this place. It's a good place to live, and the people are really good people. I mean, I have Juan, I have my work, I have all the children. What else do I need?
Now, Juan and Pepillo, they're brothers, right? Where are their parents?
Oh, their parents died when Pepillo was very young.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It must be very hard on Juan. Having to be both brother and a parent, huh?
Yeah, I thought it was so sad at first, Pepillo with no parents, but now, I mean, the whole village takes care of him. They love him so much. Like their family.
Well, so what happens after you and Juan get married?
With Pepillo?
Yeah.
Oh, I love him like my own son.
Well, after you get married, you and Juan will want to have your own children, right?
Oh, sure. But it's not up to us. It's up to God. If he wants us to have children, then perfect. We're going to love him. If he doesn't, we still have each other. I mean, I believe as long as I'm a good wife, and he's a good husband, and we love each other, if we do that, whatever happens, it's going to be okay.
How's your leg doing, buddy?
Good. One's the same. One secret?
There's not another one about my wife, is it?
Oh, no. This one's a real secret. That's something no one else in the whole world knows.
Sounds like a pretty important secret. You sure you want to entrust it to me?
Yeah, I do. You know how San Juan turned a little boy into a dove, and after he fell 3 times around the plaza, he made us so he can walk?
Yeah, Father Arturo told me that story.
Last night, before I sleep, I pray to San Juan, and in my dreams, you know what he says?
What?
He says he will do the same for me. When it's my turn to fly, when it is over, he will make it so I can walk. He will fix my leg, and the pain will be gone.
You sure that's what he said?
Pepillo, he said, you believe in the miracle of Tomatina with all your heart. I can make it so you are healed.
Pepillo, there you are.
I can't tell anyone. Remember, it's all she, right?
Yeah, I promise.
Good evening, Senor Pete. Hey, come on, Pepillo, we're late. Magdalena has supper for us. Let's go. I see that you're finished.
Yeah.
Getting much too heavy to carry.
After some night, gonna be light as a feather.
Your man is flying. You might actually think he's gonna turn into a bird or something. Hey, tonight Magdalena and I are going for a walk. Why don't you tell Senorita Donna you meet her, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, see you there. Come on.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Amen. Today we finished the máquina. Father threw a help too. But it was mostly me and Senor Pete. You would like Senor Pete. He thinks he is very good at soccer, but he's really bad. He's sometimes sad about something. I don't know why, but someday he might just tell me. I wish you were here. You and Papa too, but I guess you guys could see from up there.
Turn off the light, little guy. Time to go to sleep. Is it really bad tonight?
Mm-hmm.
You work really hard.
It will be better.
Okay. Let's do this. Good night, pequeño hermano.
Good night, hermano mayor.
Sweet dreams.
Okay. He doesn't know about the miracle yet, but it's better to keep it as a surprise.
Do you guys know that Juan was the boy chosen to fly once?
Yeah, runs in the family, huh?
Are you scared?
A little bit, but my mom and papa were there, so I knew nothing bad would happen if they were there.
They would be so proud of Pepillo right now.
Oh, yeah. Very, very proud of him. You know, I've been thinking.
You've been thinking? What's the occasion?
No, perhaps. I don't know. But maybe after we get married, maybe we could move into the city.
What, and leave Domitina?
Well, I just think there will be more work for me there and more opportunities for Pepillo. And you say you like the city too, no?
Well, yeah.
Listen, Pete, you live in the city. Don't you think it's a good option?
The city's exciting. There's always lots to see and do, and lots of great restaurants.
You see? Told you it was a good idea.
Yeah, but it's also very noisy and crowded. Very easy to lose sight of what's important, like family and intimacy and the simple pleasures. All the things that you have here.
You would leave your friends, your family, this place, just to go to a city? Why would you want to do that?
I thought it would make you happy.
Oh, I'm really happy because I'm with you.
I love you, Magdalena.
I love you too.
Tom, are you awake?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a miracle?
No, Pete, I have not. Did you see Magdalena and Juan tonight? They love each other so much, you know?
Just because they're affectionate doesn't mean...
Don't reduce what they have to puppy love, Pete.
I wasn't.
I mean, we used to be affectionate, and we weren't as young as they are.
We're still affectionate.
To answer your question, no, I've never seen a miracle.
But do you think they're possible?
You mean the water changing into wine, that kind of miracle?
Yeah, a real honest-to-goodness miracle.
I don't know.
Boy, I hope so. That's gonna be one disappointed little boy. Good night.
Good night.
Yes, Mr. Duco. Right.
Senor P! Senor P! Try to get up! It's Marty! Senor P! Senor P! Senor P! Senor P! Senor P! Senor P! Senor P!
Come down.
Quickly! We must go!
Why?
El piloto! We must hurry!
We just put on some pants.
What's going on?
Apparently they're bringing in a test pilot. Where are you going?
Oh, you're not the only one who works in this house.
What's the pig doing here?
It's el piloto!
Oh, the pig belongs to the pilot.
No, Senor P! The pig is the piloto.
See? The test pilot is really the test pig?
See?
Juanito. What's going on?
It doesn't work. Nothing works, Magdalena.
Aren't you supposed to be helping Father Arturo?
I was there, Magdalena, but then I came to see if Senor Pete's part arrived, and they didn't arrive. So I tried to fix it myself, and the wrench broke.
So this is why you're so angry?
The parts were supposed to be delivered today, Magdalena. You know that.
I know, I understand, but getting this angry isn't going to speed anything up. Come on, babe. You're always trying to fix everything, and you can't do that. So why don't you just take a break and go help Father Arturo? We actually can help something.
Hola.
Torito. I love you, Torito.
I love you.
What's a torito?
Torito? That's a small bull. You just call him like that when he gets angry like that.
Well, at least you made him laugh. Oh, Pete gets mad sometimes. Oof, wish I could make him laugh. I feel like crying sometimes.
No, it's easy to make this one laugh because he's not angry at me, really, or the part or anything. He just blames himself for what happened to Pepillo, and he always gets like this.
I thought that was an accident.
Yeah, I know, but, he wishes something else could have been done. Perhaps taken to the city, to a big hospital, but he couldn't do that because he couldn't afford it, so that's why he gets like that.
He's very lucky to have such an understanding woman.
I think I'm the lucky one, because I'd rather have him care that much than not care at all. Yes. Are we too late?
Nope. Just in time.
Where's Pete?
He's right there.
He's helping Father Arturo fly the pig.
Pig?
Yeah, that's our test pilot.
Don't worry, you'll understand. It's a custom we have.
Okay. All right. Need a hand there, Padre? You okay?
He likes it too.
Is everything okay?
I don't know.
Maybe you should bring the pig in for a landing.
It's going too wide. It would be unsafe. Slow down a little bit.
Padre?
Hey, can I help? Yeah. Pull this over as hard as you can. Okay.
Pete, is everything okay?
Harder, pull harder. Bájalo, bájalo, bájalo.
I'm sure we can find it here.
Where you going? Come back, please.
You lied to me. There is no Marco de Martina. It's all a lie.
Padre, please forgive him. He didn't mean to offend the saint.
You're standing here asking for forgiveness when he needs you. Go to him.
Pepillo!
What are we gonna do now? Can we fix this?
No, it is ruined. There's not enough time to fix it if we could. We'll have to tell the town that the fiesta of San Judas Tadeo is cancelled.
Pete, can't you do something to fix this?
What'd you suggest?
You're the engineer. You can build skyscrapers. You can certainly fix this, don't you think?
It's not that simple. You can't just string it up. It has to be totally redesigned.
Oh, can't you at least try?
Well, you're awful chipper given the day's events. So, if I fix this thing so Pepillo can fly, but he doesn't get his miracle, kid's gonna be heartbroken. Of course, if he doesn't get to fly at all, that's gonna break his heart too. Either way, the kid's in for a major disappointment. So? What do you think? Fix it or no? Pay or don't pay? Try to have a kid or don't? I don't know. What, no advice? Saintly wisdom to impart?
You cannot blame
Cool.
yourself for the disappointments of others.
Oh, you scared me half to death. I thought the old man had come back to life.
Well, he is alive. He lives through his words. Like this. It says, first, do what is necessary. And then, do what is possible. And suddenly, you will be doing the impossible. You see, some people blame themselves for things they cannot do, for the disappointment of others or their own failings. But in their distress, they forget that God does not expect us to be successful, only faithful. So we must remember this when even doing the necessary seems impossible. But enough of saints and sinners. It's very late. We both are tired. Got much work to do tomorrow to clean up. From this sorrow, some strength will come. Buenas noches, señor Stanhope.
Buenas noches, Padre.
is it? What's the matter?
Well, what you said last night about what's necessary and what's possible, do you truly believe that?
Yes, with all my heart.
All right. Then you better hurry up, because we got work to do. Come on. All right, see this? All right, that's where it started. The wall cracked and the bracket pulled loose. Now, when that failed, the load got transferred there and there and over there. And as each one of those failed, the load doubled somewhere else. In engineering, we call it a catastrophic system failure. It's like when a bridge collapses, one thing leads to another.
That is how we have always done it. It's the only way I know how to do it.
But what if I redesign the system for you and separate the load-bearing part from the control part? That way, if one part fails, you'll still be able to steer.
Can you do that?
Well, sure, it's just simple engineering. It's just pulleys and levers. It's not rocket science.
Well, if Fiesta's tomorrow, can you do it in time?
If it's necessary, it's possible.
Señor Stanhope is an ingeniero from el norte, and he has designed a máquina. A much better máquina so that Pepeo may fly in safety, but we need your help to build it. Tomorrow is the fiesta, and we don't have much time.
We have a lot of work to do, so I'm going to need everybody to work together. What we have to do is totally rebuild La Máquina. Come on, can this be welded?
No, I can try.
All right, thanks. Everybody follow me to the plaza, and I'll show you what I need you to do, okay? Come on.
You would do that for us?
Well, how is this PPO going to fly?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Go, put on the rocket up there. That's it, Pedro. That's good. People are amazing. It would have taken my crew 3 days to do what they did in 8 hours.
Yeah, well, it shows you how much it means to
You
them.
know, I asked the Padre if he wanted to do another test flight. He said, no necesario.
So no more test pig?
Yeah, the pig wasn't exactly Chuck Yeager.
Senior P, go quick! It's broken!
Well, that was a short basque.
It is no use. The metal is too old. It is impossible to weld.
Maybe we can use something else. I don't know, another part they might have, anything.
No, it's no good. Without that piece, there's no way the machine can work.
Senior P, can you fix it?
Not this time, buddy. I wish I could.
There's something here that we can use, don't you think?
Senor Pete, the parts are here. The wheel bearing and spindle. I told you they would come. Well, at least we can fix your car.
Wait a minute. The spindle. If we cut it and modify it a little bit, it could replace the piece that broke.
Yes, but if we cut it, we can't piece it back together, and there's no telling when we can get a new one.
I don't care. Cut it, bend it, tie a knot, whatever it takes.
Yes!
My Pete Stanhope. You're my hero.
Hey, what?
Pete,
Hey, so they left this for me to wear. Is this right, or is someone playing a joke on me?
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I'm glad to see you. I really wanted to thank you for everything you filmed for us, especially Pepillo. I've never seen him so happy and smiling all the time.
Yeah, no problem. We're going to see it tonight at the fiesta, right?
Sorry, we're not going to make it tonight. Pepillo's in too much pain today.
Oh. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days on him. He's been working hard.
You know, he's always in constant pain, and he's trying to hide it from everybody else. Even me. He really wants us to be treated like a normal kid.
Yeah, he's a good boy. I wish I had half his energy and his zest for life.
Tell me about it. You know, to me, he's a constant reminder of what life is really all about. You know, if you've had a good day with the ones you love, you really don't need anything more. Everything else just confuses matters.
Is it really that simple?
You know, as shocking as it sounds, I really think it is.
I don't notice this for anything. I mean, just think we could be stuck in some boring resort town like all the other tourists, and instead here we're locals, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my gosh, that is beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Real beautiful.
You're awful down for someone who just saved the day. Are you worried about the wires or something?
No, it's not that. It's Pepillo.
Why? He's thrilled. You should be too. I mean, because he gets to fly it.
No, it's more than that. He told me a secret I'm not supposed to tell anybody else.
About as qualified as anybody else?
He believes that San Judas Tadeo came to him in a dream and told him that the first miracle of Dalmatino would happen again, and that this time it would happen with him.
What? He thinks his leg is magically going to cure itself?
That's what he said. That he would fly to the base of the statue and San Judas Tadeo would heal him.
Oh my God, that's why he thinks the saint lied to him when the machine broke. And why you didn't want to be the one to fix it?
It would take another year for him to get to fly, and hopefully by then he'd be too old
to believe in miracles.
If he flies around the plaza and lands at the feet of San Judas Tadeo and nothing has changed, how do you explain that to a kid?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
So, are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. You sure about this?
Positive, senor.
Sure about what? What's the matter? Where are you going?
Well, it appears I've been drafted into the service of the king.
The king? What king?
King Philip III of Spain.
Oh, that king.
Whoa. You guys are absolutely sure no one else could do this?
No one else can do it, just you.
Well, what about Juan? Why can't he do it?
Because nobody wants to see Juan. You are the one that saved the fiesta, so you are the one people want to see.
Where on earth is Pete? He's about to begin. He's going to miss it.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. He'll be here.
Spare a few gold doubloons, perhaps?
Very funny.
Well, I think you look very dashing. If I'd had my country conquered by any conquistador, it would be you.
Well, thank you. It's funny. 1 minute I'm a stranded American tourist, and the next minute I am Juan Cabrillo.
They can always see this at home. They'd never believe it.
I don't blame them. I'm here, and I can hardly believe it. Well, here goes nothing.
Okay, you're starting to make me nervous. This is going to work, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, 60,000 miles or 5 years, whichever comes first.
It's not funny.
Welcome to the Fiesta of San Judas Tadeo. Today, we celebrate the miracle of Domatina, when many years ago, this blessed saint came to our village to repay a child his kindness. by transforming a crippled child into a dove. And when he transformed him back, the child could walk. So this year, as in years gone by, we celebrate this miracle with the flight of one special child to the feet of San Nicolas de Leo. This year, our special dove is little Papillo. The spirit's so light he could almost fly without our help. So let us bow our heads and pray. In nomine Patri, Filii.
So, I've been thinking, I've been really selfish about the whole baby thing. It just kind of felt to me that getting pregnant to you was the most important thing in the world, even more important than us. No, just listen. What I'm saying is, if you really want to try again, I think we should.
What about the money?
We've got the money. Do you remember that savings account you made me start before you'd even go out with me?
Yes, I remember.
Well, I never closed it. Even after we got married, I always thought I'd need a little extra cash if the right opportunity came along. And, well, there's just enough money in there to get us started. If we need some more, we'll find it.
You do that?
I was quite a kid, totally fearless.
You know, Pete, I've been thinking too, and instead of us spending money to try and make a new kid, maybe we should spend it on one that we already know.
Papillo?
Yeah, we could take him and one to the States, get him to see a real specialist.
You would do that? But I thought having a baby was everything.
Having a baby would be wonderful, just truly wonderful, but it's not everything. The most important thing is us being there for each other. You know, if all the ropes and cables and wires were to come crashing down, we would be there for each other to help string him back up again.
But just because we help Papillo doesn't mean we can't still try to have a kid of our own. And if that doesn't work, we could always adopt.
You could have a child that wasn't your own.
Haven't you noticed?
And now, our flying boy, Pepillo.
It's gonna be okay, I promise.
Bueno, it's finally your turn, my little Pepillo. Are you ready?
Sí, padre.
Bueno. Go ahead. Okay. Bien por la nueva Athena, we present Pepillo.
Nice job.
Thank you. I do have an engineering degree after all.
Good, go flying.
Así no, Pepillo.
I don't want to get down. I want to fly. I can't even get down. Rápido.
No, está aquí poniendo. Come on now. No, Pepillo.
Should stop.
Pepillo, stop moving around like that. Pepillo, hey. Pepillo.
Pepillo, you have to stop moving around like that.
You gotta bring him in.
No!
No. I will take it.
No, don't move it. Make it worse.
Pepillo?
Papito.
Pepillo, mijo.
I think he's coming too. Boys, take it easy. Papillo, can you hear us? What are you doing? I want to walk. What? I want to walk. Does it hurt? No, I'm good. Come on. Does it hurt?
No, it's not hurting. Snoopy, remember the tree?
Did you just see it last night?
I'm not sure. I think so.
He flew. He landed.
Yeah.
And now he's walking, just like San Judas Tadeo told me he would.
Do you think we just witnessed a real
Miracle?
Yeah.
No chance. There's got to be some sort of logical explanation, like when he landed, he must have fixed his spine. Whatever was out of place got knocked back into place.
Right, like one of those stories when someone gets bumped in the head and they lose their memory and then they bumped again and they get their memory back, right?
Yeah, exactly. Completely logical.
Or maybe it was just the power of positive thinking.
You think?
Yeah, when someone wants something so very much, they make it happen.
Or maybe, just maybe, we witnessed an honest-to-goodness miracle. The miracle of Dalmatino. I told you lately how beautiful you are.
That's sweet.
You are. You're very beautiful. Pepillo told me I should tell you that every day, so I'm getting an early start, trying to make up for lost time.
I'll get it this time. Buenos dias, Pepillo.
Senorita, the bus. If you want to ride, you must hurry.
Ready? The bus is here. It's time to go.
Feels like we just got here. Well, I think that's about it. We better get going if we want to get to the car rental place before it closes.
I want to thank you. No, both of you. Without your help, there would have been no miracle.
We can say the same about Dalmatino.
Well, then we're all blessed. Back on this.
Thank you, Padre. Hey, I'll be back in a week to pick up the car, and then you and Pepillo will drive home with me. And we want to take you to a good orthopedist to make sure your miracle stays a miracle, okay?
Okay, Senor Pete.
Thanks for everything, guys.
And you have to come too. We have some shopping to do for your wedding.
Oh, you have a good man. You do. Don't let him go, even if he becomes a torito.
I won't, I promise. Not ever. Okay.
Bye.
It's a lot of paperwork. They sure don't make it easy to adopt a child, do they?
No, we're gonna be just fine.
You okay?
Yeah. This is the pepperoni. Right. I think we have acid, don't we?
Yeah, there should be some in the medicine cabinet.
Pete?
Yeah. You okay?
Fine. I'm more than fine.
You're kidding. You're pregnant?
Yes. You know I'm not kidding. Yes, I'm pregnant. Yes.